what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
I said when immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Let's be clear. This has nothing to do with combating anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is a real problem. It's a problem at Harvard. It's a problem in our country. But these policies will do nothing to combat this age-old hatred.
There's nowhere I'd rather be right now than seeing all these international students and their supporters. We need you here.
We will not stand for this. Not the Harvard community and not the Jewish community.
Let me tell you, I know that you are all up for this fight. I know this because I know you. I've worked here for 15 years. It's not a fight between Democrats and Republicans. This is a fight for democracy. And look, I know it may surprise you because he seems so obsessed with us, but Donald Trump doesn't actually care about Harvard. He wants to take Harvard down because universities stand for free ideas and for free speech. Free ideas and free speech get in the way of authoritarians. And so like authoritarians before him in places like Russia, like Turkey, and like Hungary, Donald Trump is attacking universities.
Every student's welcome here.
Harvard's voice is loud and clear.
Harvard's voice is loud and clear.
Every student's welcome here.
Every student's welcome here. Belongs in class today.
Every student, let them stay.
Every student, let them stay.
All right. Of retaliation. Afraid of deportation. Obviously, 3 domestic students will stand in their place and understand why it is so important to stand united and to stand organized against the Trump administration today.
I would say that we as international students in Harvard, in the U.S., we are not enemies of the U.S. We don't hate the U.S. If we are here, it's because we admire this country and we admire actually the academic and the liberty and the freedoms that this country has. When we go back home, most of us serve as ambassadors to this country in an informal way. We go back to strengthen American ties with our countries economically, diplomatically, politically, academically. And so we are not the enemy. We are actually participating in the system, making this country bigger, if you want it, better in a sense. And so I will just say that we are not the enemy. You don't have to fight us.
Their stories. Today, we will read some of those stories.
Well, I think they're legitimate. And I also, as a Colombian, I have to say that the protests here are very mild. Like, I have not seen anybody get affected or have been attacked because of their ideas. Of course, there's like peer pressure, like in any place. But the protests here at Harvard, compared to the protests in Colombia, protests here are a joke. Like, this is really nothing, I would say.
I think that Trump's attacks on higher education stop because if we show enough resistance, then he is going to fold. That's how Trump works. But if we start to give in, even just a little, fire a few controversial professors or stop admitting a certain type of students, then he's going to continue. He's going to come back for even more. He's going to ask for a list of 100 names of Harvard students who have participated in a protest just like me. He's going to fire every economics professor that speaks up against his tariffs or a law professor who simply teaches about the Constitution. We have to stop him now, and if we do, I believe that we can succeed.
At the core of the United States, we're a country founded on immigrants, and we're a country, one of our core values is being welcoming to immigrants from all across America, all across the world into American shores. And I think that we've really gotten away from that core value, but it's something that's really important.
Students and faculty at Harvard University rallied on campus on Tuesday, May 27th, in a show of support for international students, urging the university to stand firm amid escalating federal pressure. "We are not the enemy. You do not have to fight us," said Oscar Escobar of Colombia, who recently earned a master's in public administration at Harvard. The protest comes as the US government moves to sever ties with the Ivy League institution. In a letter sent Tuesday, the US General Services Administration directed federal agencies to review and potentially terminate or reallocate their remaining contracts with Harvard, estimated by one official at around $100 million. The government has already cancelled nearly $3 billion in federal research grants for the university and moved last week to revoke its ability to enroll international students. Those students, roughly 6,800 in total, make up about 27% of Harvard's enrollment. A federal judge in Boston on Friday, May 23rd, temporarily blocked the Department of Homeland Security from revoking international student enrollment. During a brief court session on Tuesday, a Department of Justice lawyer said the administration is complying with the order but is still weighing its options. Harvard is suing the administration over the moves, arguing they violate due process and infringe on free speech protections under the First Amendment by targeting the university's staff, curriculum, and enrollment choices. In an interview with NPR released Tuesday, Harvard University President Alan Garber called the administration's actions perplexing, adding that while the campus has its own internal issues to address, as long as there has been a United States of America, Harvard has thought that its role is to serve the nation,